now start with lesson 0, leçon 0, a coup d'oeil sur la France. So this means France at a glance. So in this chapter they've given you all information about France. They've recapped all the alphabets and the vowels that we did in book number 1 and the accents which we have already covered in book number 1. So this chapter is important from the culture and civilization point of view. They've given you information on the French flag, le drapeau français, the capital of France, the national day of France, the national anthem. So for example, in the exam, if they ask you what is the national anthem of France, you have to write La Marseillaise. Then they've given you about the currency, the different wines. So if they ask you to name a few famous wines of France or famous cheeses of France, then you have to write Le Bordeaux, for example, for wine, and for cheese it would be Le Camembert or Le Brie, etc. So you have to write these names along with the articles. Then they have given you about the tunnel. So La Manche is your English channel which connects France and England. So all these names and all this information you have to memorize in French. The explanation of it has been given in English in the chapter. Then on the next page is what they have given you, all the alphabets. So I'll quickly just recap it, even though we've covered this in book number 1. So your alphabets are A to Z, just like English. So the pronunciation is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y and Z. Then on the next page they've given you information about the accents which we've done in book number 1. So I'll quickly recap it. This is the aigu accent. It can come only on E. So for example, if the word is école, the way to memorize the spelling of this particular word, école, which means school, is E aigu C-O-L-E. E aigu C-O-L-E. And like I had mentioned earlier, you don't have to decide whether the accent will come or not. It does not come on all the E's. It is part of the spelling. You have to memorize the spelling along with the accents. The next accent is gra, which is this side. It can come on A, E or U. So for example, if we take the word père, which means father, the way to memorize the spelling would be P-E grav R-E. Another one, U, which means where. So you will memorize it as O-U grav. So this means where, and just O-U means or. So there is a difference in meaning just by way of an accent. The next accent is circumflex. It can come on any of the English vowels. So for example, let's take the word âge, which means age. So the correct way of memorizing this is A circumflex G-E. Another one would be hôtel, which means hotel. So the correct way of memorizing the spelling is H-O circumflex T-E-L. The next accent is the Sedi accent, which can come only under the alphabet C. So the correct way of memorizing this particular accent will be, let's take for example the word garçon, which means a boy. So it would be G-A-R-C-C-E-D-O-N. And the last accent is trema, which is 2 dots. It can come on E or I. So let's take the word Noel, which means Christmas. So the correct way of memorizing this is N-O-E trema L. Another word, May, which means corn, the corn that we eat. So it would be M-A-I trema S. And there is another May without the accent. May, this means but. So the meaning changes completely as a result of the accent. Then they have given you information about the various punctuation marks in French. So what are they called? So we'll just quickly go through it. So your apostrophe is l'apostrophe. Your hyphen is le trait d'union. Your point, your full stop is le point. Your exclamation mark is le point d'exclamation. Your question mark is le point d'interrogation. Comma is la virgule. Your quotation marks is les guillemets. Your at sign is la arrobase. Your underline is le sous-tiré. Your space is l'espace. Your capital letters, you will call them la majuscule, and your small letters you will call la minuscule. So this finishes our lesson 0. Thank you.